Hello children. Today I am going to explain you poem After the Storm. Before I start this poem, let's know about the author. William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth was an English romantic poet and he loved nature and has written many poems describing the beauty and bounty of nature. In this poem, he described, means after the storm, in this poem, he described one of the nature's mood, the joy felt by birds and animals the morning after a stormy night. Let's start this poem. Students, the poem has two stanzas and 7 lines in each stanza. Let's start this poem. First stanza. There was a roaring in the wind all night. The rain came heavily and fell in floods. But now the sun is rising calm and bright. The birds are singing in the distant woods. Over his own sweet voice the stork dove broods, and jay makes answer as the magpie chatters, and all the air is filled with pleasant noise of water. There was a roaring in the wind all night. Student, the poet in the poem describing the morning after a stormy night, and a storm has raised the previous night, and howling winds and torrential rain, means there was a roaring in the wind all night and rain came heavily, and the last night rain came heavily and fell in floods. But now the sun is rising calm and bright. The birds are singing in distant wood. But the next morning the sun rose as usual, bringing with it the promise of a bright new day. Means the next morning the sun rose and it was shining. It was very bright. The birds are singing in the distant woods. Woods means here, students, the forest, and the woods means the forests are filled with the song of the birds. Means why the birds are singing. All the birds and creatures came out from their places, and the birds are singing in the early in the morning. The birds are singing in the distant woods, and the forests are filled with the songs of birds. Over his own sweet voice the stork dove broods, the jay makes answer as the magpie chatters. Stork dove, jay and magpie are students birds of different kinds, and here in this poem it thought by the speaker as different person, as indicated by the use of capital letters. Okay, here it means that all these are the birds name, but in this poem the poet has imagines them as a person. Over his own sweet voice, means the voice they speak the stork dove broods. The woods, as I've told you, the woods were filled with the sounds of the bird song, with the stork dove cooing while hatching eggs, and the jay calling. Jay makes answer and magpie chatters. Here, students, the poet was too happy and he imagined that these creatures are talking to each other. The magpie chatters and the jay gives answer, and means the jay calling as if in the response to the magpie's chatters, and all the air is filled with pleasant noise of water. Waters, students, as you can see here, here's written waters. Okay, but as you know, water is uncountable noun, so we can't say waters, it's wrong. But here, student, waters are used as the different water bodies. Different water bodies means such as like rivers, lakes and streams. Means the waters of that different bodies sounds, means the sound of the water of these different bodies also adding to the beauty of the day. Means all the things, creatures, they are very happy. Next, second paragraph, second stanza. All things that love the sun are out of the doors. The sky rejoices in the morning's birth. The grass is bright with the raindrops on the moors. The hare is running races in her mirth, and with her feet she from the placy earth raises a mist that, glittering in the sun, runs with her all the way wherever she doth run. All things that love the sun are out of the doors. Students, poet tells about the creatures who love the warmth of the sun, means who love the sun, who love the warmth of the sun, have come out in order to feel the beauty of the day. And the sky is also rejoicing, and sky is also very happy in the morning's birth. The grass is bright with the raindrops on the moors. The grass is shining. The grass is shining because why? Because because the raindrops has fallen on the grass, and when the sun rays is falling on that drops, on that droplets, then it's shining and it's look like the pearl. Okay, it's look like the pearls, and it was shining on the moors. The hare is running races in her mirth. Student, the hare is also running here and there. Mirth means in merriment and joy. Merriment and joy. The hare is also very happy, and the hare is also very happy and running here and there in enjoyment. And with her feet see from the placy earth. Placy means with pools or puddles of water, and the hare is also running here and there with her feet see from the placy earth. She was running in the pools and puddles of water also. Raises a mist that, glittering in the sun, runs with her all the way wherever she doth run. Doth is the old word of does. It means here does. The hare's running feet throw up a small cloud, and we can say a small ball of water drops. A small cloud of water we can say, or a small ball of water drops. This shines in the sunlight, and that small water drop shines in the sunlight, and it seems that it following the hare as it runs. It follows the hare as it runs. Okay. Students, the poet want to say the sky, the water, the grass, and even hare that runs about or are showing their excitements. Mean they all are very happy because the sun has the sun rose after the stormy night. That's why all these creatures are very excited, and they were very happy, and they are showing their excitement in their own way on seeing the pleasant sun after a wet windy night. Thank you, student.